Place your cheese right in the pan. Macaroni. We're gonna now add some heavy cream. Straight into the pan, some heavy cream. Wieners. Just cut tip right off. And that goes right into your pan. One on each side. What's great about this dish is that it's a healthier version because these are the uncured wieners, so they don't have all the bad stuff. And the cheese that we're using is Velveeta with 50% less fat. So this is a healthier version of traditional mac and cheese. And yes, you can make it on the stovetop. Look at that, cheese is already starting to melt. Look at that. Yes, this is gonna be so good. Now, I think this is a dish that the kids are really gonna love. We've just taken some classic favorites and updated it with some new twists. We're gonna add some sliced butter right on top. There we go. And this is actually a faster way to make mac and cheese than you've ever done before. If you had to boil the pasta separately, it would have taken a lot longer. But with this method, especially when you put the lid on, that helps to circulate the heat. This method will be much faster, and you can feed your family in no time. Now, one thing I like to add to this dish to make it extra special, this might come as a surprise, Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Now, this is actually a really popular snack, but it can be used in a lot of your dishes as well. Now, I've actually taken my tool and crunched up some of the Flamin' Hot Cheetos. And as this starts to cook, we're gonna just sprinkle these right on top. Let's check on it and see. Look at that cheese starting to melt. Look at that. This actually smells so good. So you've got your milk, you've got your heavy cream, your butter, your pasta noodles, and your beautiful cheese. This Velveeta cheese is really one of the best cheeses in the world. I know in the cheese competitions, whenever they have the tasters, this one always stands up to even the fanciest kind from the Dutch area, the Swiss area. Sorry guys, you cannot beat Velveeta. All right, now we're gonna add another kind of cheese. This is actually like a 3-cheese macaroni and cheese because we've got our Velveeta, we've got some grated Parmesan, and of course we have our cheese from the Cheetos. We're gonna drop that in. This is gonna give it a nice kick. There we go, just right on top. That should be good. And I think this is gonna be done any minute now. We're gonna go ahead and plate this for us. You can see the pasta is already starting to cook. Look at that, just beautiful. Oh my God, it actually really smells good. So another fun thing about this, this particular dish that's using the hot Cheetos, it will turn pink because of the dyes in the hot Cheetos. And so that makes this even more fun for the kids. There we go, look at that. Who doesn't like pink pasta? Let's go ahead and just kind of spin that a little bit. Get that stirred up nice. Wow, doesn't that smell good? And this is an entire container of the Velveeta, and we don't have to feel bad about that because it has half the fat of regular cheese. It melts better too. That's why I prefer my mac and cheese with Velveeta. Look at that. And of course, when you add the weenies to it, that gives you the extra protein. This is a really filling meal. And I think it's about done. Give it a shake. It kind of helps it sometimes. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. Bet you didn't know that you could make this right on the stovetop. So good. And that stirring action just really makes sure everything is mixed in together. Now, I am very curious because I read the comments. I like to hear your suggestions. What would you add to make this different? How would you customize this routine for your family? Would you maybe use beef instead of the hot dogs? Maybe you prefer cheddar. And if you do prefer cheddar, guess what? I'm listening. We're gonna make this a 4-cheese dish. We're gonna sprinkle some cheddar right on top. I love the pink color. It's such a fun addition to this. Look at how yummy. Give some applause for our beautiful mac and cheese dish. A little bit more of a stir. Look at that pasta. That pasta's done. I told you could make it on the stove top. Didn't even know you could do that, did you? All right, I think I'm gonna get my plate out. We're gonna plate this up. And I'm actually gonna try this. I'm gonna try this and taste it right here in front of everybody because I stand by the dishes that I make. It's gonna be good. Got my fork. All right, let's do it. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. So we've actually got our Velveeta, our cheddar. My gosh, this is probably the best thing I've ever made. Look at how yummy that looks. That beautiful melty Velveeta with the wieners. And look at that pretty red color. And like I said, this is a healthier dish because we're using a less fat cheese and an uncured hot dog. And it's such a pretty red color. How fun is that? All right, I think it's time to test this one. Oh my gosh, this is actually my favorite dish that I've made yet. All right, do you want to taste it? My husband said he could not wait to try this. Here you go. Open up.